Good morning, everybody. Take a look at this headline from the Washington Post. Multiple people stabbed after thousands gather for pro-Trump demonstrations in Washington. Why? This headline would have you believe that it was like the left's mostly peaceful protests, but it couldn't be further from the truth. In truth, it was a completely peaceful protest, and violence only erupted hours and hours after the demonstration ended. Police presence became less, and Antifa finally got its way and started a few fights. Let's take a look at the first few sentences. Thousands of maskless rally goers. Holy crap. Have you ever heard of a leftist demonstration talked about that way as being maskless? On top of that, although I've seen many pictures that would indicate that the story might be true, they chose a picture which puts a lie to that fact. Because in this picture, the top one right there, I counted 15 people, only 5 of them weren't wearing masks. So, there's that. Let's go on with the sentence. Who refused to accept the results of the election? No, we're not saying we refuse to accept the results of the election. We're saying that we know that the election was rigged. What we're trying to do is we're trying to seek redress through the courts. We know that unless we can get the Supreme Court to rule in our favor in the next day or two, Beijing Biden will become number 46. What this rally was all about, though, was, like it said in the headline, it was a pro-Trump demonstration. Maybe the last time these people can get out in numbers and really support the president that they love. They turned downtown Washington into a falsehood-filled spectacle. I'm not sure how you could do that. But bravo for the Washington Post for creative writing. The next part of the sentence, at least, is correct. 2 days before the Electoral College will make the president's loss official. I really don't think the Supreme Court is going to make a ruling on the election. I think Beijing Biden, Uncle Joe, he's going to go down as well. Styx Hexenhammer says as an asterisk president. Let's go on to where the fight starts, though. Now, the next paragraph goes on to say how it was all peaceful during the day. Look how the third paragraph starts. But at night, the scene became violent. At least 4 people were stabbed near Harry's Bar at 11th and F Streets, a gathering point for the Proud Boys, a male chauvinist organization with ties to white nationalism. Whoa, how come they never use such strong language against Antifa or BLM? Now, the Proud Boys, I think, is a chauvinist organization, and they are nationalist. I don't think they're male chauvinist, and I don't think they're white nationalist. Those are two kettle of fish that are totally different, that the Washington Post fails to differentiate. It's a differentiation, though, that should and must be made if you want to be accurate, but the Washington Post isn't about telling a true story, just a good one. Now, let's finish this story up with one last picture because it amused me. right here. I love this picture. Now, you probably know this man better than I. I've seen 10 or 15 second video clips of him speaking. This is, of course, Alex Jones. And to tell you the truth, the only quote I can contribute to him is that funny one where they made a meme about it where he says, "They turned the frogs gay." Somehow, I never got around to watching more of his programs or becoming a fan of his in any real sense of the word. I know who he is. I do know he's a Trump supporter, though. I know he likes to shit post. I actually think he probably does a pretty good job with what he's doing, because even after he was kicked off all of the media, we're talking, he was kicked off of Facebook, and he was kicked off of YouTube, and he was kicked off of Twitter. Well, he still has his own website. He's still doing fine. He's still making news from time to time. So, in a way, he's somebody to be looked up at too. He was the first person I know that was really banned from all these different tech sites, and he's still standing. Maybe Elton John wrote that song about him.